How do RESTful APIs relate to server-side programming? Have you ever wondered how applications communicate with servers? One of the key players in this process is the RESTful Application Programming Interface. Let's break down how these APIs connect to server-side programming in a simple way. REST stands for Representational State Transfer. It is an architectural style that outlines how web services should operate. RESTful APIs use standard hypertext transfer protocol methods like GET, POST, PUT, and DELETE to interact with data. This means that when a client, like a web browser or mobile app, wants to access or manipulate data, it sends requests to the server using these methods. In server-side programming, developers create the logic that processes these requests. They define resources such as users, products, or orders that the API will expose. Each resource has its own endpoint, which is a specific URL that the client can access. For example, an endpoint for user data might look like this: www.example.com/API/users. When a request is made to an endpoint, the server processes it by executing business logic, validating data, and performing operations on the database. After processing, the server sends back a response, often in formats like JavaScript object notation or extensible markup language. This response contains the requested data or a status message indicating the result of the operation. One of the key features of RESTful APIs is their statelessness. This means that each request from the client to the server must contain all the information needed to understand and process that request. The server does not store any session information. This makes it easier to scale applications since each request can be handled independently. The separation of responsibilities is important in this context. The server focuses on providing data and services through the API, while the client handles the user interface. This allows backend developers to concentrate on server-side logic without worrying about how the data is displayed on the client side. APIs are widely used in various applications, including single-page applications and mobile apps. They provide a consistent and scalable way to access backend services. Additionally, they support caching, which can improve performance by storing frequently accessed data. In summary, RESTful APIs are essential for server-side programming. They define how servers expose data and functionality to clients, enabling efficient communication. By understanding RESTful APIs, developers can create robust and scalable applications that meet user needs effectively.